It's Julia Renee.
And Kendall Aaliyah. Welcome back to the Know Your Power podcast. What's up, guys? I feel so weird saying what's up, guys. When I was filming with my mom for her episode, I literally did 3 intros because I couldn't stop laughing because it feels weird.
You're like, oh, hi, Mom.
Yeah. Because for YouTube, I say hi, YouTube. So I'm like, hi, podcast.
Hi, podcast.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're here again.
We are, as always, again in the new studio, which hasn't changed at all from Monday's episode, but it might in the following weeks. We were talking about, and we didn't say it last episode, about maybe doing like a painting or like picture print of something of our logo, which I think would be really cute because we used to have a neon sign. I think that might be a bit intense, especially with like how close we'd be sitting to it.
I know. And like just what bothers me is like, right now, what's bothering me is all of the cords and stuff. And I'm a little obsessive with how things are looking these days, especially with my house. But I don't know. I feel like I've changed so much with my new color is pink.
Yeah. It's funny because we hosted your birthday at my house.
Yeah.
And we had a group chat and all of your friends were like, we need to get orange this and orange that. And I was like, I feel like she's moving in a pink direction.
Pink's my new color. Pink's my favorite color.
I was trying to you like muted pink though.
Yes.
Not like bright pink.
Yes. I don't like hot pink.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I like all
I
pink.
do, but like this pink.
I would agree. We're weirdly like the other week I ripped them off this morning. My nails look disgusting.
Bro, I have 5 missing.
Okay, yours are worse.
5 missing. My hair is 7 days dirty. My body hurts.
You can't tell.
And yeah.
You look great.
I told Zach, I was like, the better my body looks, the more disgusting I get.
I feel that.
Like, I'm just too tired to wash and blow dry my hair. Like, my body is aching. Like, my nails look gross. I smell all the time.
Literally untrue. And also your hair looks better than mine. And I washed it this morning.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how. I really don't.
Magic.
I'm like, this is 7 days.
It's impressive.
My mom's going to do it today. So that's why.
Good. Anyway, my nails were pink and I was wearing a pink skirt and I've realized pink is also my favorite color, but I like more of like a light pink because I feel like muted pink looks really good on you and your skin tone. Not me. I look naked. So I think my skin tone is too pinky to wear.
The Kim Possible naked mole rat.
Not
Rufus.
Truly, that's the
You look
vibe.
like Rufus.
Truly. So I think I'm more of like a bright pink, but we're both in our like pink girl era.
I am in a pink girl era because I feel like for so long, I think almost every woman will go through like a I don't mind pink phase because we're always told like to not really like pink and that pink's too girly. And now I'm like, I want pink everything.
Same.
Literally.
Same.
And when I like a color, I will buy everything in that color. Our new bed
is it pink?
Comforter's pink.
Oh, I love that.
And I love that Zach doesn't care what I do with this house because it's pink. It's going to be pink everything.
I love it. Yeah. I follow Tara Yummy's like one of the biggest YouTubers ever right now. And she's just so cute and she's like around my age. So she's just fun to watch. Her videos are like very chill, not serious at all. But she just bought a house and she always dresses all black. And I'm like, same. Her whole room is pink. Like giant, like Playboy pink background is the headboard, pink comforter, pink rug, like pink everything. And I was like, that's going to be my new image. That's your personality. Secretly pink.
Yes. It's like inside you're a pink girly, but on the outside you're a black. Yep. That sounds weird. What are we talking about today?
Today we have some random topics. So we're going to start with my what the fuck is up at the gym. Okay, I can't even say
it. Did you just
what
have a stroke?
What the fuck is up at the gym? I like forgot what it was called. I was in Dallas this past weekend with my family and we were staying at this beautiful hotel that I've never been to. One of the biggest hotels I've ever been at, which makes sense that the gym was huge because like obviously they have to accommodate if for some reason every person staying there wants to hit the gym. Look at this hotel gym. I'm going to add photos to the YouTube video. Literally,
that's like gold.
Literally huge, literally beautiful. That one's a Lifetime Fitness. That was not it. But either way, like the best hotel gym setup I've ever seen. I was very impressed. I did not work out, but I did walk in there and go, wow, Beautiful.
I looked at it, said, wow, took photos, left.
Yeah, I was there Saturday and Sunday and we did so much walking that like, of course I could have went and worked out, but I made the decision beforehand that it was going to be 2 quote unquote like active rest days.
Good.
But still just a beautiful gym. I know my mom worked out like after dinner one night and I was like, you go girl, like you
That's
get it
amazing.
done. But it was very cool, but the gym was insane. So I'm going to put that on the story for those of you who only listen on Spotify. It was seriously an insane gym.
That's crazy. It looks like literally a mini Gold's inside of a hotel.
And the hotel was crazy. It's like I realize this is a thing I like and brings me comfort for some reason. Let me know if you relate. And I don't know how to explain it, but I like being indoors, feeling outdoors. Like a Disneyland type of vibe, like a fake town.
So like you really like rainforest cafes?
Yes. But the inside of this hotel, again, I'll put pictures on the story and on the YouTube. The inside was like, okay, it felt like you were like on the moon, but like they were pretending to make it Earth, if that makes sense. What? So there's a big dome ceiling, a bunch of restaurants, a bunch of walkways, fake trees, like running water. Like it was just insane.
I'm imagining it right now. And I love when you like walk into the middle of something and there's a big dome and the lights coming in and it's almost like you're all of a sudden outside.
I'm going to try to pull up a picture real quick just so you can see it.
I do like that.
Like the inside.
Yep. That's exactly what I imagined. I love that
picture. But anyway, you feel like you're outside, but you're inside and then it's not that hot. So you get to like eat quote unquote outside at these restaurants, but like you're indoors. It was perfect.
But you have AC.
Yes.
That's great.
I was like, this is like, first off, your dream because I know how hot you get in this weather. But it was so nice. And then like, they had like a light show every night. Anyway, that is just, I realized I'm a big themed person and like indoors feeling outdoors person is my new revelation. I
like realized the other day, cause I'm like still getting to know where my like area is and like what's around it. And I'm just setting myself a reminder because if I forget it, then it's going to be bad. And I realized that one of my favorite coffee shops, like that I first started going to when I moved here and had no friends, and I would go there like Friday, Saturday in Radio.
Okay. Yeah, I've been.
I like, it's nothing. It is special. I was going to say it's nothing special, but they have like flea markets there and like crafts and stuff on the weekends. But it was like that coffee shop was like my only friend at one point because I would go, I didn't know anybody, I had no friends, and I just lived here.
Cosmic Coffee.
I love that place too.
I went when I first moved like downtown-ish. Yes. I went every day, same time every day. It was like my ritual.
Yep. And so like I have this like connection to it where I'm like, oh, and I just found out there's one literally so close to me and I'm so happy about it. And I'm like, I want to sit outside and I want to be one of those girls that's like, I'm going to go work outside.
It's too hot here
but
in the
summers. Can't. I would die.
But fall is coming.
I would simply pass away.
I would as well. I think I stood outside for like a minute the other day, 1 minute, a full minute. And I was like, it just drains me so much. I give so much credit to like constructive workers or people that do any sort of outdoor
anyone that
job.
has to work outside. I literally
all the respect.
Stay hydrated, please.
Please.
Because that's really hard. That's really hard.
Speaking of being outside, I have excited news for our Austin, Texas listeners. I am starting a walk club, which is exactly how it sounds.
You mean a hot girl walk club?
Yes. It's funny. I was going to call it the Lazy Girl Run Club. It doesn't have a name yet, but I want to make like that run club feel community, like you're getting outside, you're exercising, you're meeting women, like you're making friends. Like I've been craving that, but I hate running outside right now because it's so hot. So going into the fall, I'm doing a walk club. So if any of you guys are local, go over to my Instagram and we'll put it in like the description is going to be the link too. Because the day we're filming this is the day I'm making my Discord for it. And I've already had a bunch of women like reach out and say they're interested. So I was like, let's go. So I'm going to start that today and it'll just be like a link in my bio and we'll like add it to the description of this video. Yay. So if you're interested, it's going to start sometime in September. It doesn't have like a start date yet. We're going to figure it out throughout like the next week. I want to get people's opinions about like what day a week they want it to happen, like where most of them are located, so it can be like the most in the middle for all of us. But I think it'd be fun because I think run clubs, like the concept of them is so good, but especially for like bodybuilders, it's like, I'm not gonna go run.
You're not gonna catch me running.
I like running, but not enough to like
unless
do it
you're
around
chasing
strangers.
me, I ain't running. All right.
I do feel that. So it's going to be our walk club instead.
That's so cute. That's such a great idea. And honestly, since it's becoming fall, I am a basic bitch. I am that basic bitch that is going to be getting a pumpkin spice latte as soon as I am allowed to.
Yep.
With this prep. And I learned Zach on what a pumpkin spice latte was last year, and he loves them.
What, a PSL? Isn't that like that?
Yes.
A PSL.
PSL. I didn't know what that meant either, and learned that last year as well. But Summer Moon, he's local here, and they make one that's even better.
I've never had theirs. I'm not
even
a huge
better than
girl,
Starbucks.
but I like Starbucks has other autumn drinks that I like a lot.
Yes.
They have like an apple cinnamon one. That one's really so good. So,
that one is really good.
But yeah, that too. I want to, and again, like it's all in the
drink
works.
That while we do it.
But I want to either like meet at a coffee place before or after. That way, like the true sense of community, because I got the inspiration talking to my mom. Like she just moved to California and already has way more friends than I've ever had in my whole life. And it's because
that's just your mom.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah.
She finds these Facebook groups that do meetups, and they'll like go for a hike or a walk, or they'll go to a concert together. And then from there you find your people, you make plans outside of it. So I want to give people like that sense of community, because as like an introverted girl, gym girl myself, I know how hard it can be to like get the courage to walk up to that girl in the gym. So now if you're in like an external setting and then we're grabbing coffee, going for like a 30-45 minute walk, you are getting that exercise and making friends.
Yes.
So
and you're not feeling like you're interrupting like someone's workout at the gym or something like that. You're just chilling.
Yeah. When you're at a prep, you're welcome to join our walk club.
I will be there.
I doubt you'll be at the first few, but if you ever want to pop in. So yeah, all the details are down below. I'm doing a Discord just because I don't want to like publicly say where we're meeting up quite yet. I feel like that might be dangerous.
I don't think we,
maybe ever. So I'd rather it be like just the girlies. We're in a controlled environment.
Only we know.
Yes. So it's like, I feel like then I'm like, it's a real club. Like I'm letting you guys into the club. Except I'm not rejecting anyone. The
hot girl walk club with pumpkin spice lattes and girls who hate to run.
Yep, exactly. I was like, it's for people that want the run club without, running.
I like the lazy girl run club because that means we just walk instead.
I thought that was so funny, but also I was like, I don't want it to be like a shameful name, but like, I mean, if the shoe fits. I'm calling myself it, not y'all. Anyway, so that's like my main big news. Another thing encompassing my life right now is Roblox, dude. Have you ever played Roblox? You know what it is. Okay, I never did either, and I thought it was like a little kid game, which like, to be fair, I think it is. But it's this like server. I don't know how else to explain this other than like, I think random people can make games. Like if you know how to code or like create games, you upload it to this server, and then people can play it. And a lot of these games are really nostalgic feeling. Like one of the ones I love right now is like you make cakes that are just on theme. Like there's a theme, you make the cake, you got like 7 minutes to do it. And then you submit it and then everyone votes. And then like, obviously you're like, my cake's gonna win. And then you win. Super nostalgic. Anyway, there's this one specific game that's new called Dress to Impress.
I know that.
Have you seen it places?
There's this YouTube commentator that I follow, and he actually lives in Houston. I love him so much.
You've told me about him.
And he did a video of him playing it, and I was like, I think I'd really like that.
I'm obsessed, dude. I just have it on my phone.
It's an app?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then I'm totally going to do it.
It's hard to navigate at first. I was in Dallas with my family, got all of them hooked. We played every night. Like instead of going out to dinner, we were in our hotel room playing Dress to Impress. Each other. I'm obsessed. My brother, who is a late 20s male, slays these outfits. Like he was dressing as a girl, won every single time. I was like,
what?
Why are you so
Why do you dress better than me?
Literally.
You're like, where are the gym clothes?
I was like, start sending me outfit advice, please, because he was so good. But I got my boyfriend obsessed. It is consuming my life. Every free hour I have, if I'm like sitting somewhere waiting for something, or like I get to my client's house early, I'm playing a round of Dress to Impress.
Aww.
It is my everything.
I gotta play it.
You need to, and add me as your friend. We'll play together the first few rounds. I can teach you how to play. I'm obsessed. It is addicting.
I think that I would like that. One of the games that I loved playing when I was little, it was the Krabby Patty game where you make burgers.
I know what you're talking about.
The SpongeBob one. Mm-hmm. And there was a time last prep where I just needed something to like distract me when I was really struggling, and I played that, and it really brought me back. And I was like, I love this game.
I feel like you would love Dress to Impress because it is that perfect, because it's like the rounds are fairly fast where you'll have like 4 minutes to make an outfit, maybe a minute of judging, and then the next round starts. So I've played like 100 rounds in a day before. Like it is easy to distract you from anything going on, which is not good because I definitely avoid responsibility because Dress to Impress is more important to me now. But it's really fun. It would be a perfect prep game because it's very chill.
If I can only just stay awake at night enough to play it.
I have forced myself
to stay up to play it. I just keep falling asleep on the couch. And Zach's like,
not a bad thing.
Are you asleep? I'm like, no.
Lies. I get that way. If I fall asleep in the early stages, I'm a light enough sleeper where I'll keep telling people I'm awake.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it's like the traditional grandpa that falls asleep on the couch and you turn off the TV and they're like, I was watching that. That's me.
That's my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. He always goes, was I sleeping?
No.
And I'm like, yeah, you were straight up snoring.
I want your opinion, and I'll have to get his approval, I guess. My boyfriend sleep talks, and I have a full notes app of his sleep talk notes.
Oh my God.
Some of the funniest things in the world. I'm going to share one because he'll approve of this. I wasn't going to share this at all, but that reminds me, because sometimes he'll fall asleep before me, and it's every night. So sometimes I'm asleep, so I don't hear it. But every time I'm awake to hear it, I make a note of this. Anyway, this last one. Oh no, what did I do to it? Okay. This last one, again, like it's like 1 a.m. I'm not asleep yet, but I'm laying in bed, but I'm like watching a YouTube video or listening to a podcast. He's dead asleep next to me, and our dog is on his legs and my legs are over here, right? Mm-hmm. Just to paint the picture. He sits up, which is always scary in the middle of the night. He fully sits up. He grabs Rex, our little Frenchie, and he pulls him up and he says, hold on, I'll quote him. He says, I started laughing because I was like, what is he doing to Rex in his sleep? He goes, he has to work for it. He has to earn the gold medal. And then he like grabs Rex and like rolls into him and is squeezing him. And I'm laughing hysterically.
Are you kidding
I was
me?
like, he has to work for what? Like I was so confused because again, it's 1 a.m. and he doesn't say it clearly. He's mumbling. He was like, he has to work for it. And I go, work for what? He goes, he has to work for his gold medal. And then I was like laughing. So I was like, what gold medal? Because if you prompt him, he'll keep talking. He goes, at the Olympics. And then he just like smiles and hugs Rex.
He's watching too much of the Olympics.
Literally. Because this was like a week or two ago. I had to take Rex out of his arms because I think he was going to squish him. Because he was like, I'm so proud of you for the Olympics. I was dying. Anyway, he sleep talks every night.
That is so funny.
That could be its own segment. I have so many from our whole relationship of him just saying
that is a lot of them.
Yes.
My little sister, Chloe, you guys know Chloe. Mm-hmm. Yep. She does that with Andy I think she writes down his jokes because Andy is like the king of dad jokes. Mm-hmm. And he's like, he's funny. Mm-hmm. And so she'll like write them down and take notes of stuff like that. I need to start doing something that Zach does. Maybe all of the things that he forgets.
All the things you forgot today.
Yeah.
I need to make like good lists about like things they want for their birthday. Instead, I'm like, yes. You said this in your sleep and it was so funny.
I'm using this as blackmail for later.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I always tell him and he never remembers. And that one had him laughing so hard because he was like, the fact that he sat up and
Rex
was
is
like,
just like, yeah. I am doing the best that I can. Like, I don't know what I'm a dog.
He was like, you need to work harder.
You need to be better.
Oh my gosh. I was like, what event was he even doing? It was so funny. The last like little my life thing going on. I don't know if I can pull this up to show you. Hold on. I'm just too swole.
Ow.
I was cooking. First off, the like marks around it even are insane.
I know.
And
I'm like, that's not even the full thing.
I won't zoom in to show you guys, but you can see the bandage on my arm. I was doing a meal prep with me video on YouTube, burnt the shit out of my arm. It was the rice cooker. And the thing is, I didn't even put this in the video. I don't know if I was like so on like movement. It didn't hurt at all. I didn't think about it twice. And now it's been like 2.5 weeks and it is a huge burn. It is so bad.
Ow.
Anyway, it's the rice cooker and like the steam from it. I've reached over the steam hundreds of times. I cook rice every other day, right? But I've never burnt myself on it. It was one of the most intense burns. It's like a really bad 2nd-degree burn. It's really deep. It keeps trying to heal and bubbling up. It is not a good journey. But I was like, dude, I was like, YouTube is a dangerous job.
That's crazy.
It is. I also just can't believe because the video came out. How did I even take this off? The video came out a while ago and I never said anything about it. I just was like, oh, I guess I'm living with this now. I was like, at least I could have used it for content. You know?
I thought maybe you got it on camera to where you like,
I almost wish I did because I feel like no one believes me. My arm was like 2 feet from the steam.
So it didn't. So did you go ow? Like were you like ow?
Yeah, I always kind of go like I was like, oh, that hurt. But then I was like, I was already cooking for way too long. I'm sure you know when you film you cooking, it somehow takes way longer than if you were just cooking. Because you need to like move the camera, set things up, make sure you're explaining. So I was already kind of frustrated and already like an hour and a half into cooking where I was like, I just need to keep rolling and get this over with. So I didn't even look at it until later that night. I was like, oh wow, that's bad. Oh, the next thing I have, there's like another quote unquote controversial Gymshark piece, if you will.
I saw.
Did you see?
I didn't. I saw because you put it on there,
okay.
but I didn't see it beforehand.
I didn't either.
Also, I recently ordered stuff from Gymshark because I wanted new outfits for our photo shoot today, and I was like, they better come in time. So I ordered them last week. And I just, whenever I want to buy stuff for a photo shoot, I usually just go to whichever, like if it's like Alpha Lee, Gymshark, Buff Bunny, whatever. And I just go to their sale section and I'll just buy a bunch of things from the sale section of like stuff that's not new.
Same.
Because to me, it's like, I don't need the newest thing because eventually it's going to be on sale. So I bought like a bunch of things and they came in and they're cute and great. But I can definitely tell, especially with the cover up that I got, which is the Marl, what is it called? The Vital Seamless. You know how they have the Vital Seamless leggings, the bra, and the cover up long sleeve. So I got a brown one, of course, because I love my neutral colors.
I have a black one in my car.
And it's completely different than when I used to buy it. Like it's almost like I could have gotten this from Amazon kind of thing. It's still obviously like fit perfectly. It looks really cute, but looking at the piece, I was like, these look different. Because when I used to buy them all the time, like I would literally wait for their sales and everything when I had like no money and was working at the salon and stuff. I would like just wait for this. And same. I'm like, the quality has changed, man. But that was just a sidebar. But
no, it's interesting.
I saw the leggings.
I feel like that's interesting because I feel a lot of brands that have been producing clothes for as long as they have, like eventually change manufacturers or change fabrics. And like sometimes the original was just better, but they feel like they're doing something like different or more innovative or better. You know, sometimes they think they're improving a product and you're like, I liked the old one. So
it almost seems like the bigger that a company gets and the more widespread that they are, then when they do change manufacturers to be able to cater to way more people, the quality always goes down. Like that's a really common theme.
Yeah.
I feel like the same thing kind of happened with Dark Sport.
Yeah. We've talked about that a little bit. And I feel like when I found this on the Reddit that we hate so much, but they give us good podcast topics sometimes. They were also talking about that with that brand and a few other brands too, where I think once they get to a certain size, it's like hard to maintain quality maybe. Anyway, so they have these new leggings with these little like back dipped down scrunch. For those listening on Spotify, it'll be on the story. I've seen leggings like this before.
I've seen them a lot.
Nothing wrong with it, but I was just scrolling through finding topics and I saw that this one had like 100 comments under
Why
it.
are people so upset about it?
So I'm going to read some of the comments just because they're funny, and this is lighthearted and nothing against the brand. And I think the leggings are cute personally.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I'm the crazy one though. But some of these comments were like a little hysterical. This first one says, perfect for leg day if you want to show your crack to the whole gym. This next one says, I feel like these aren't functional. I'd be scared to wear them. This one says, soon full butthole print will be socially acceptable as a feature. And then there are just a few more talking about, like, it says that there's pockets. Where would the pockets be? They're plain leggings. And then they're like, oh, it's internal pockets. And then other people were like, that's not innovative. Why do they think these are innovative? And people just had a lot to say. So I just thought it was interesting and I wanted your opinion. You think they're cute?
I think they're cute because I feel like style is very much like the Brazilian kind of style of training. And I do love that style, like the booty scrunch and like the some have like ties actually like in the waist, you know what I mean?
What's her name? Vivi
something? Vivi Winkler.
That's like always the type of clothing she would wear. So yeah, it's very much so maybe just like new to us in the States, but has always been a Brazilian cut for leggings.
Exactly. Yeah. And I feel like I see a lot of, especially like the Brazilian, wellness girls, I see them wearing stuff like that all the time and they look really, really good. I've never bought a pair of leggings that looks like that though, where it's scrunched in the back because I like wearing shorts more.
Same.
But I would be scared to wear them on leg day. And it's like, wouldn't you want to wear them on leg day? Because the purpose of it is to like accentuate the glutes with the scrunch that goes really far down in the back. But I would be afraid that I do an RDL and my booty crack would pop.
Don't seem like they're that low though. I don't know if these girls are just like pulling them up, but I was like, these comments seem a little bit dramatic, but they were really funny to read. But
should we get them and test them out?
I feel like because I have this new series I'm doing on YouTube that is the most fun series. I'm living my dream, and people seem to really like them.
I'm living my dream.
Where I'm trying activewear from different brands, and Gymshark was like my second most requested one. So I'm doing Gymshark soon, and I think I might order them, and I'll try doing some RDLs. And our friend,
I think you look really good in them.
Our friend has a bikini line. Erica has Sky Swim, and one of her cuts, I always said my whole crack would be out because they are very, very.
That's
deep.
true. They're
Remember
very.
I showed you guys.
Yes.
So I don't know if my butt is made for leggings like these, but I'll try them.
Are you a long crack kind of girl?
I guess so.
You might be a long crack girl. These are not for the long crack.
Cracking up because those bikini bottoms would not fit me, but they looked great on you and they look great on her. I was like, I think I just have a
shorter crack.
I got
maybe
a long butt. I guess
I have a long butt. I think they're cute, and it's obviously like everyone's gonna have something to say about what people come out with, and I think it is kind of weird because, especially if you haven't seen it before. I've seen, like, we have seen a lot of the Brazilian style of activewear for a long time, especially with all the wellness division girls when I saw that, I was like, why are people up in arms?
Yeah.
I've seen
dude, I've seen way worse than these.
Yeah, I was like, my stuff's way tinier. I don't understand. But I understand because that's very new for Gymshark. Like they've actually never really done anything like that. It's bringing that kind of style to Gymshark. So that's probably why it seems a little taboo.
I also like fully respect that they're, again, a brand that's been around for a while and they're still trying new stuff because there's so many brands that like, oh, this style of short works for us. That's all we're ever going to release, just in different colors. And I like that they're trying new stuff.
Yeah.
Quit shaming them.
Yeah. I mean, when I was shopping last week for the stuff and I was seeing like all of the new stuff, I was like, they have a lot of different, I was actually overwhelmed by how many options that they had for stuff. And it was really cool to look through because there are brands that do specific things very well. And then they just stick with that and they don't do any other cuts. And with Gymshark, I was looking, I was like, wow, I could find like almost anything. You'll see my outfits today. Yeah. I was like, wow, like I got like one of everything.
Yeah.
And it was all like slightly different. So, but the quality was a little weird. It was only on that one cover up. Everything else, the quality seems like at normal where it usually is. But it was just that one cover up that was weird.
Since I have mine, I think we should compare them.
Yeah.
Like I'll bring mine
I still wore it and I'm still going to wear it. And I bought it on sale. So it's like,
Maybe
you get what you pay for. But it was like, you know where the stitching goes, where they do that? It was kind of like flipping up, you know, when that like, it almost looks like they didn't finish the stitch. I don't know. It was probably supposed to be like that, but
I get what you're
everything
saying.
else is great.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And that was another thing people were saying about these was that they look kind of cheap, which like I agree, but also you don't know with black leggings until they're in your hand. Like it's impossible to tell from a photo. So
or a squat.
I'll try them out. That'll be my next journey. Anyway, okay, we're going on to the main topic of today, which is what your gym hair says about you.
What does it say?
It says a lot.
Tell me what it says.
So for those who don't know this series, maybe you're a little newer here. We have done most brands now for what your gym wear says about you. So like the brands you wear, an Alpha Elite girl, a dark sport girl, like we've gone through those and they're fun. These are lighthearted. We are very much so just stereotyping and making assumptions. We recognize that. And also with all of these, I'm talking mostly about who I am when I do these hairstyles. And that's what I like pull my creative inspiration from.
Kendall's really good at it.
Anyway, so since we've already like kind of exasperated the gym wear, we're moving on to gym hair.
What do you call 7-day dirty hair, gym girl hair?
It's not even on my list.
Is that on the category? No. Nope. Okay, because that's
Do you want to say what it means? What does it mean for you?
It means you're just too tired.
It means you're just 5 months into prep.
It means you just can't catch up, you know, and maybe you have extensions. And maybe it really hurts to lift your arms and blow dry your hair, but then you realize it is your own damn fault because you're the one who decided to get the extensions and keep them in during prep.
Yep. It looks beautiful though.
You're just tired. And you're running out of dry shampoo and you need to go to the store and get more, but you're too tired and you don't want to go to the store either.
Oh no. You're going through it, my girl.
It's okay. My mom's going to wash my hair today, and my mom is really good at washing hair, so I can't wait.
She washed mine once for my birthday,
she really
and I was in
there,
heaven.
man.
I had Julia's mom washing my hair, and Julia was rubbing my hand, and I was like, I would literally pay $1,000 to do that every day.
I'm also going to try this new product because I got like... last night I tried snail mucin for the first time. I had it delivered to me from Amazon because I am just so easily susceptible to buying things that people tell me are going to work.
How'd it go?
I just love it. So I'm like using it and I'm like, this is so funny that like this is what I'm using. And I go, Zach, guess what this is? And he's like, looks at it and he smells it. He's like, it looks like semen. And I was like... It's 92% snail mucin. And he goes, snail mucin? He's like, I think he's just like so fed up with me at this point he's not fed up. Like he really doesn't care or do anything, but he's just like, what now?
Yeah.
Like new device, new eye thing. Like I be walking around with masks, eye things, face rollers. He's like, what? He's like, why? Why?
Do you do the like night tape on your mouth? Have you seen that? I was like, I feel like that is like every girl that's like you, that's like all the products, all the gadgets. That's like the final boss is like once you're taping your mouth at night.
But there was these, because I watch beauty influencers only. I don't watch any fitness content anymore because it's just too overwhelming because it's what I do. And I'm like, I just can't, too much.
I get it.
So there was this one girl that I follow and she was telling me, to me, she's like, Julia, buy this. There's these under eye ones, but they also, you know how you wear the under eye ones that moisture? There's ones for your smile lines that you can wear like at night and you wake up in the morning. And I was like, oh, I need it. I haven't bought them yet, but now that my body fat is so low, I don't have smile lines anymore because there's no body fat for smile lines. So I'm waking up and I'm like, they're gone.
Because we do photo shoots like semi often and I'll usually edit your photos. So like when I'm color grading and stuff, I'm zooming in, I'm making sure like everything in your face and your skin still looks normal, even though I'm changing like the temperature of the photo and stuff like that. And it's funny because I was like, she has no smile lines and I am so jealous, but that makes so much sense that it is like, it's because
your cheek fat is like going over where your smile. So like when I turned 27, my smile lines, like they appeared like that day.
Oh no.
I swear.
I've always had mine.
I swear to God. It's because you have bigger cheeks. You have fuller cheeks.
Thanks for making it sound nice.
My mom has like really pretty full cheeks.
She does.
And she's always like, oh, I don't like them. But I'm like, that's what makes you look younger for longer. Like when you know what I mean? Like when you have, like for me, I feel like just like I'm a skeleton right now. So I'm like, wow, my face is so skinny. I'm like, my smile lines are gone. But you catch me having one meal after prep and they're going to be back the next day just with like the.
I get it. And also nothing is wrong with smile lines. But it is an insecurity we've both talked about. Like something I've always
for
noticed
me,
it on
it's
myself.
just annoying because your makeup will move. Like, I don't care that they're there. And I want to like lift my face and wake it up in the morning so I don't look tired because I look like death most of the time because of what I'm doing to my body. But the reason that it bothers me, because I want my makeup to lay smooth and I don't want it to go into the cracks. That's why it bothers me.
Anyway, we are going into the hair now. So the first one we have is hair down or straight. I said you're either new to the gym or you've been going so long that you no longer give a fuck anymore, which is like kind of our dirty hair down type of vibe. Your hair being down makes you look like you're trying hard in the gym looks wise, but in reality, you either forgot a hair tie or didn't feel like putting the effort in to put it up. It also is potentially just hair wash day. And you're like, I'm not going to crease my hair because I do that all the time. My hair's so thin that if I have a hair tie in, I'm committed to having my hair up for the rest of the week until I wash it again or straighten it. But then I'd have to do that every day. I said, I assume you have a cute girly outfit on or it's at least a matching set of some sort.
You know what's crazy? I saw this girl this morning doing Stairmaster. She was so cute, like so beautiful. She was wearing a matching pink set.
Oh yeah.
Her makeup was like she was working really hard and it was like that light little glisten on her face and her hair was down and like perfectly done and she had it like tucked on one side. I literally saw this girl this morning and I was like, she's a slay.
Yep.
She was a slay. And I also agree with the like, you don't give a fuck because you're like, I don't care if like I sweat or anything. Cause like when I wear my hair down to the gym, like I literally don't, like I don't care if it sticks to my back at that point. But there are some days where I'm like, get this off of me.
See, I'm the opposite where I've tried to explain this of like, I always work out with my hair down now that it's at this length because I feel like when it was shorter, it was just easier to manage in general and I could just throw it up and it would look good up. Now I feel like when I'm already sweating, if I try to put it up, there's always bumps and that pisses me off. And now I'm taking time away from my set to go look in the mirror, to go put my hair up. So I'd rather it be down. I don't care how it looks. I don't care if it's sticking to me. I just want it down. I will say I was doing RDLs like last week, I think, and it kept falling in front of my eyes. And that was the first time where I was like having to like whip my head back to try to get it out of my face. And it like definitely would have been easier to just put my hair up. But at that point, I just didn't even have a hair tie on me. So I was like living with my own
I always like start at the gym with it like down and then within seconds, I have it in a clip.
If I was a clip girl.
I'm a clip girl because even when my hair is in a ponytail, it touches my back and tickles me and I don't like it and it bothers me. Okay. So I do a low pony with my middle part and then like have it like just slicked by my sides because it's better for my extensions not to flip them up so that they don't. And then I do a clippy clip.
See, you're practical about it.
That's my thing now.
Next up, we have pigtails, which I would say is like my second most worn hairstyle. I usually don't do full pigtail. I'm a big half up pigtail girl because I can have my hair down where it's not bothering me, but now it's like definitely out of my face. Anyway, the whole time you're working out, you think you're in an anime edit is my hot take. You give off main character energy. Is that a good or bad thing? I'm not sure, but you do think you're the main character. And
you are.
Your gym fit is either fully black or fully pink. There is no in between here. You're either very girly or like very in your masculine. And that's like the one thing that makes you feel girly. That's why I usually do it is I'm like, oh, look, I'm a little girly girl with my pigtails. You might
also watch streamers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Or you're trying to be
Or you are trying to be a streamer. Yep. Yeah.
I was going to say you won't get this reference, but someone out there will. Is your celebrity crush is Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, which is an anime character.
No idea.
TikTok is obsessed with him right now. And granted, he's like supposed to be beautiful and he has like the most like blue eyes you've ever seen. But like, I find it funny that people's celebrity crush is animated.
I was like, it's a drawing?
Yep.
Someone? It's
Yep.
a drawing.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll show you him later. Okay. But I know the girls, I can picture this girl in my head. That's how she is.
I mean, Simba from the Lion King's hot. So, like, let's be real.
It was Danny Phantom growing up.
Danny Phantom.
Similar energy to Gojo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then my last thing is you have the thickest, most perfect black eyeliner on that I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know how it's always perfect, but it is.
It is perfect. Yep. It looks like you did it with tape.
Yep. You might have.
Might have.
That's my pigtail girl. Next, we have the slicked back bun girl. First off, I'm scared of you.
I'm very jealous of this girl.
I said
because I want to do that every day, but then I'd have to wash the jellies out. I want to know.
Not even that for me. I was like, I'm jealous because in my opinion, I look like a wet rat when I try slicking my hair back. So any girl that can pull that off, I'm like, you're beautiful. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm jealous that you can do that. I love seeing
people do it.
It's not for me.
Like when I see a TikTok or a reel of a girl like doing her like gym get ready with me, and she does her slick hair with her little teasy comb, and she like squirts a bunch of gel in her hand and puts it. I'm like, this is the best thing that I've ever seen in my life. I love it.
I feel like this also falls under 7-day dirty hair girl. Because
that's the only day that I do the slicky thing today. And I was going to do it today, but I have a whole vibe that I want to do for my photo shoot. So I didn't do it today. But that's my day like 5, 6, and 7 is when I'll slick my hair. But since I have extensions, it can never be perfectly slicked to my head because there'll be a little extension bump.
I just don't like my hairline.
You know?
I want to draw less attention to it rather than here it is to the world. Another thing is you give off kind of like military energy. I think that's why you slightly intimidate me. And that means like you're in the gym to put in work. You're there to battle demons. You're not there to like feel cutesy and like... I'm just going to use the word demure that I keep using.
Oh my God.
Hate it so much, but can't stop using it. And I said, I know showering is going to be a full workout for you later because of the amount of gel and or hairspray in your hair right now. So you're probably hitting legs because I feel like after a shoulder day, trying to scrub that stuff out.
But also, I'm also just using the girls that I like follow either like on TikTok or Instagram that always do this look. I just know that they probably do wash their hair every day. And a lot of them, I just know that they're that girl that walks past you and their hair smells amazing.
Oh, I could see that.
You know, so it's either like you're me and you have it slicked back because your hair is super dirty. Mm-hmm. And that's like the only thing that's going to save it. Like nothing can save your hair. Or they're the girl that like washes their hair every day.
Girl.
And they you're like, how do you make you know the girl that walks by you and they always smell good?
Yep.
I want to be that girl.
I'm not that girl.
Yeah.
I keep perfume in my car though because I try to mask it.
I try to be that girl. I do it like as soon as I go into a place and I'm like, I'm that girl for 5 seconds and then it's gone.
I'm like, this is a body spray and I'm sweating way too much that you're not going to smell it. The last one we have for today is one long braid, like the one long French braid or just like the loose braid down the back. You're a practical girl. I would trust you in a zombie apocalypse because I feel like you just know how to get stuff done. Like you're not here to mess around. You don't try too hard to make it cute. You're like, I know it's going to be out of my face. It's going to be decently cute and it's not going to ever hit me, stick to my back, anything.
So whenever I was wrestling, you need to make sure that all of your hair is pulled back. And even some, like if it's your hair is long, you have to wear a cap to cover it because like it'll get yanked. When I would do my tournaments, my mom would tightly French braid my hair because that is like the one go-to secure way that my hair wasn't going to move and it meant business. It was the only time that I ever did that hairstyle, and a French braid means business. It's like, no, there's not a single hair that is going to come here. I'm not, but you are cute at the same time while you're doing it. It's like, it means business, but I still look super cute and put together.
I agree. And I feel like the only thing that's like takes it to that I'm trying a little bit harder is if you do like the 2 French braids, which that was my go-to hairstyle. Like early freshman year, I would find my one friend every morning and she would double like Dutch braid, not French braid, my hair.
So cool.
Because she had like the most long, beautiful hair. And I was like, teach me your way. She's like, I braid it every single day. So it just grows. And I'm like, sick. So she started braiding my hair every day. But that's like in my opinion, the cutesier version. I feel like the single is like, you're here to get stuff done. You're doing an hour of cardio. You're getting your workout in and you're leaving. You don't care about how your makeup looks. You're probably going to sweat, but that's okay because the hair is not going to be in your face. I feel like it is like truly the most practical gym hairstyle.
I feel like I can see a lot of CrossFit girls doing the French braid because like CrossFit girls are badass. Like, I mean, all of you guys are badass, but like the CrossFit girls that I've either like seen on social media or like have met personally, I'm like, I think you'd be a French braid girl because they're like, I'm picking shit up and I'm putting it down.
I get it.
I'm maybe even doing pull-ups.
Probably. Muscle ups.
Muscle ups.
Take it the step further.
Yeah, they're a French braid
That's all
girl.
I have for gym hair. There's obviously hundreds of hairstyles out there. We can do another version of this.
Comment down below.
Or if you want to do like a gym shoe, a gym something. I love stereotyping apparently.
Also, we did one about like being either a burger girl or a pizza girl, and people put down in the comments like, I'm a burger girl or I'm a pizza girl. Someone
said
else
taco girl,
and I said yes, taco girl is so, and a pasta girl. I'm like, yeah, that's a good one. And I'm really curious, like, I want to meet you guys so I know, so I could be like, yeah, she's a pizza girl.
Oh, I can tell.
You know, I'm like, but what does this mean?
I was gonna tell you because
I'm a Taco Bell girl.
I'm like never a burger girl. Like, actually don't like them. But I had a burger in Dallas for the first time in like, it was probably my first burger in like several years. Like, I don't eat burgers. It was at the hotel, but this thing was insane. Bro,
there's this pizza place that I have been trying to find in Dallas that I went to after like a bodybuilding show that I went to. It was the best pizza that I have ever had in my entire life. And they like flash fry the crust or something like that. I have not been able to find it. It's been years and it's been eating me alive.
I'm really good at finding food.
And never mind.
Yep. I knew what you were going to say though. It's okay.
Never mind.
Anyway, that's all I got.
Guys, we hope you keep listening. And as always, we love you all so much and you're more powerful than you think.
Bye.